Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm AwestruckVox, and Battle of Heart and Mind is looking to be the biggest season finale of Steven Universe to date. Diamond fights, diamond mechs, diamond moth memes. We truly have it all, people. With all this anticipation, there's one thing I'm really questioning: the title. This hour-long event wasn't originally called Battle of Heart and Mind. In fact, it used to be called Change Your Mind, a title we had since the summer of 2017. Yeah, Cartoon Network has probably been sitting on these episodes for a bit. So what brought about this new name? Yeah, Battle of Heart and Mind sounds a bit more epic, but it still has to make sense in the grand scheme of things, aligning with the contents of the episode. Well, the more digging I did, I discovered Battle of Heart and Mind actually represents many themes and conflicts in the show. Conflicts that'll be explored in this episode. I feel like this is the best name they could have chosen, all things considered. So let's break down all the meanings this title presents us, including a look at the original title as it may clue us in on some huge plot points that'll unravel in this special. And spoiler warning, in case you want to go into these episodes blind and anything in here becomes reality. Let's kick things off with Battle of Heart and Mind's literal meaning: emotion versus logic, morality versus ethics, a classic right or wrong scenario. Is it wrong to break the rules and regulations that surround you if the feeling in your gut is screaming to do so? Is listening to your head a better decision than listening to what your heart desires? Remaining rational and thinking about the consequences. On the flip side, is it better to follow your heart? Reacting on impulse, saying screw the rules, and disregarding any consequence to what you feel is the right solution, not necessarily the best or wisest solution. After all, that's what all those Disney songs tell us. And we already had some Cinderella parallels in this arc. This has been a consistent conflict within Steven Universe, tracing all the way back to Season 1. The first significant example that drove the series forward was in Mirror Gem. Steven defied the Crystal Gems, who were yelling at him to return the mirror, but ultimately listening to his heart, breaking the rules and the mirror to liberate Lapis Lazuli from her prison. How about the time Steven began to question destroying the cluster? Once he was finally faced with the task, he believed the cluster was unaware that it was going to destroy the Earth. Peridot retorting it doesn't matter. Aware or not, the planet would still be destroyed by the geo-weapon. Without Steven's empathy and the powers that stem from it, the cluster would have never been bubbled, never becoming an ally in the long run. It's even present in Pink Diamond's decision to become Rose Quartz, leaving behind everything she knew and departing the Diamond Authority in order to find a new life on Earth. Seeing the beauty in what the planet had to offer, the complexity of human nature pushed Pink Diamond to listen deep down and embrace a world where not just gems, but all living beings could do whatever they wanted. Now here we are, Steven placed in a position where following his heart and defying Homeworld's rules may not work out. He's asking the Diamonds to do the exact same thing, when his mother was unable to convince them in the first place. It's a pretty tall order, breaking the laws and beliefs that was embedded in a tyrannical society for thousands of years. Steven may have to follow his mind and not only oppose the Diamonds' beliefs, but oppose their movement entirely and take a stand against them, accepting a scenario where appealing to their hearts isn't an option. He's gonna need to fight. But speaking of diamonds, Battle of Heart and Mind may also allude to Blue Diamond versus Yellow Diamond. In the promo for this special, it appears the two may have gotten into a little diamond cat fight, both of them crashing through a wall, startling a Topaz. And if you look, many viewers have pointed out to me that you can see Steven and Connie in a bubble, following the action. It was hard to make out, and that television recording went off for a few days. For these two matriarchs to cause a great disturbance on Homeworld, something major must have happened to divide them. In particular, Steven, as his Pink Diamond masquerade plays a driving force in the story arc. In this instance, one of the diamonds represents the heart, while the other represents the mind. I know Blue Diamond is the most likely fit for heart, and yellow for mind, but the narrative has thrown us a curveball before. They may get the jump on us here. We know both are pretty bigoted and fear White Diamond's wrath should they step out of line, but we're also aware they both love Pink Diamond. Both were mourning the loss of her for such a long time. Both don't want to accept Steven's not Pink Diamond, not the one they remember. And I imagine both would be devastated if something happened to Pink Diamond once again. I believe one of the Diamonds will sympathize with Steven, succumbing to his persuasion and opening up their heart, supporting him in his endeavor, causing the other Diamond to become furious. Steven and his friends broke the rules. This is not what Homeworld stands for, and emotion can't overrule that fact, bringing this conflict to physical blows. Right jab, swish. Left jab, swish. A physical battle of the heart and mind. It's possible the two were somehow pushed through the wall by an external force, potentially White Diamond, but I personally don't see that. I also mentioned the possibility of Yellow Diamond being mind controlled, but I'll readdress that and dive into this conflict on a larger scope in another video. But building off the conflict between two diamonds, Battle of Heart and Mind also represents Pink Diamond versus White Diamond, Pink and Steven being the heart, while White Diamond is the mind. As we shed light on earlier, Pink Diamond's entire transformation into Rose Quartz was driven by the heart. All of her decisions, long-term or spur of the moment, derived from choosing a path constructed out of emotion and gut feeling. What she felt was best for those seeking independence and free will above anything. We even see key moments that would accumulate into Pink's departure from Homeworld's laws. The opening dream flashback combination of Together Alone, showcasing a time where Pink Diamond and her original Pearl were indulging in fun, expressive activities such as juggling. You know, stuff Homeworld frowns upon, especially if you're a diamond. But when a suspecting Yellow Diamond comes around, wouldn't you know, Pink and her Pearl are working on posture and balance, keeping up that image of what Homeworld thinks a leader should be. Fast forward, or backwards in episode order, to now we're only falling apart. Initially, Pink is discouraged by the notion to mingle with her court, stating Yellow and Blue would never let her hear the end of it. But after Pearl's suggestion of a double identity, she's all for it. It's not the thrill of living a double life, it's the idea that she can have a special connection to each and every member of those who serve her, that she can serve them. This is a direct contrast to White Diamond, the ruler of Gemkind above all the rest. Considering Yellow and Blue fears not only White, but failing to live up to her standards, we can deduce she is where all these rules and regulations come from. Blue Diamond even stays in Together Alone. They have to present their best selves to White. It seems as if White Diamond wants precision, she wants efficiency. She values logic and reasoning above all else. She was furious at Pink for dubbing a batch of pyrite Fool's Gold. She didn't find it amusing. In her eyes, a name like that is completely out of line with Homeworld's system. Pink's naming convention wasn't logical. Yellow Diamond also remarked that White Diamond never leaves her head, figuratively and physically. White Diamond is always in her own thoughts, her own mind. She has her heart and emotions almost entirely detached. Almost. As it's been shown, her only soft spot lies within Pink Diamond. But will that soft spot be enough to turn the tides in this confrontation? While we're on Pink versus White, the placement of gemstones is integral to the showdown as well. Rebecca Sugar has dabbled into this a bit, where a gemstone lies on a gem correlates with her personality and behavior. Naval gems like Pink Diamond have a tendency to be compassionate. Even a nut job like Navy kind of fits the bill. Yeah, she tricked Steven, Peridot, and Lapis with her facade, but it was because she loved the idea of playing them like a fiddle. Then there's gems with forehead placements such as Peridot and Pearl. They're very calculated, intelligent, precise, full of knowledge. They're very hard to break out of their preconceived notions, and are great at outsmarting others. We saw how long it took for them to catch Peridot. However, forehead gems are prone to emotional outbursts. These are dots we can connect to White Diamond. For the reasons already stated, and according to Blue and Yellow, once White's emotional, she has a very bad temper. The navel gems are the closest we have to heart, while forehead gems are the closest we have to mind. The idea of Battle of Heart and Mind focusing on the concept of Pink Diamond clashing with White Diamond is amplified by the ending graphic found in the promo. The backdrop is that of Rose Quartz's gemstone, before shifting to White Diamond's ship. Battle of Heart and Mind could also refer to Yellow Diamond and Blue Diamond siding with Steven, and going up against White Diamond, who's once again the mind. In the promo, we find White Diamond docking her ship on top of Pink Diamond's. A quick glimpse will show that Yellow and Blue are standing alongside Steven and Connie. Earlier, White Pearl states to the latter, "You're not going anywhere," right in front of Pink's ship. So assumably the sequence of events is that Yellow and Blue squash their beef, help Steven and Connie escape, but before they can, White Pearl and White Diamond make an unsettling appearance. Now, a Redditor, SatanFan12, slight yikes on that name, pointed out that the original diamond insignia forms a heart once White Diamond is removed from the equation. It's possible the climax of Battle of Heart and Mind could feature 3 diamonds, the heart standing up to White, the mind, shaking up the foundation of Homeworld and the Diamond Authority bigger than the first Gem War ever could. Now, I also want to bring up the possibility of Battle of Heart and Mind serving as as a callback to a Beach City adventure in Season 3, Restaurant Wars. Viewers with a sharp memory have gone back to this hilarious episode where Steven enacts a plan to end a feud between Beach City Boardwalk Fries and Fish Stew Pizza. A phase of this feud is labeled Hearts and Minds. Steven eased tensions and united the two parties back together by opening up his own restaurant, serving as a common enemy for the two food services and causing them to cease their war. Applying this to the current situation, perhaps the Crystal Gems and the Diamond Authority will band together against White Diamond under the common goal to protect Steven, or will get set up for Season 6 in the form of another enemy joining the fray, causing all the Diamonds and Homeworld to team up with the Crystal Gems. I don't know how they could pull that off within a short amount of time, but stranger things have happened. Finally, I want to shed light on the original title of this special, Change Your Mind. This immediately brings me to Steven's goal, as explained through the song Familiar and during Together Alone. He aims to swing the Diamonds over to his side, perhaps with a joke and a song. Considering one of the songs in this episode will be called Change Your Mind, I think we're being told what to expect. Change Your Mind could be Steven finally getting not just a yellow and blue, but White Diamond, changing her mind either through his words or by force, using his own mind powers to enter her subconscious and win her over without being dismissed or ignored. It also reminds me of another constant plot thread present throughout the arc, corruption. Now that we have the best understanding possible, corruption is when a gem's mind is broken, almost beyond repair. It's up to the Diamonds to pitch in and restore these gems to their original state of being. To do that, they'd have to physically change the corrupted gems' minds. Steven's end goal in this arc is to have the Diamonds, including White, return back to Earth and heal all of the struggling, damaged gems. So the title, Change Your Mind, could even be a spoiler that by the end, at least one corrupted gem will walk away from this fully healed. Out of any surprises, this is the one I'd like to see most. Perhaps you have your own idea of what Battle of Heart and Mind could mean. Comment below or tweet your thoughts at Roundtable Vids. And follow me at AwestruckVox for any spontaneous theories I let out into the wild before fleshing it out into a video. We're also on Instagram, follow us on there. Help the Roundtable by becoming a member of the channel or supporting us on Patreon. We want to put our best foot forward for every single video. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe to the Roundtable for more theories, and to be safe, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day. I'm gonna go tackle the ultimate heart versus mind conflict. Do I eat healthy for dinner? Yeah, I can make some fish and veggies, but pizza sounds so good!